Hi, good afternoon. My name is Dev Ghoshal. I'm part of the founding team at CipherCloud, and I look at strategy and alliances, and we are here from SAP SuccessConnect at Berlin. And with me is Tom.
Good afternoon. I'm Tom Hipp, VP of Global Sales for CipherCloud, and I want to talk to you today about a little bit about CipherCloud and our data protection for success factors. So Dev, why don't you tell us a little bit about CipherCloud and the history and the relationship with SAP?
Yeah, certainly, Tom. So we have been in business as CipherCloud for the last 6 years, and we came with a very simple mission. We realized that more and more enterprises were adopting cloud innovation, like SAP SuccessFactors. And we also realized that with that came increased compliance, increased need to have control over sensitive data. So we've built a platform that allows enterprises to protect their sensitive data under their control without impacting the functionality and the value of the application, like SuccessFactors. Mm-hmm. And that journey started with the first cloud, which was Salesforce. And since then, we have expanded to multiple clouds, and we have been thrilled to provide that innovation to enable enterprises to adopt more and more cloud applications. So it's been a great journey so far.
Yeah, absolutely. And it seems like that whole adoption of the cloud and expansion into the cloud makes so much sense to have the data protection, because people are more and more concerned about that in every way, and even GDPR, right? And regulations like that.
Absolutely.
Come on board and become very important, particularly to the clients that we have and around the world.
That is so true. I mean, it has always been important. Data is important. Protecting is important. And adopting the innovation is important. And Tom, as you said, regulations like GDPR, or General Data Protection Regulation in Europe, or other compliance rules are becoming more and more clear about the need for enterprises to own and protect the data as they adopt innovation. And I think you're seeing more of that in your interaction with clients all across the world, not only in Europe.
Absolutely. All across the world, in Asia, here in Europe, in the United States, more and more regulation, and really just more and more adoption of the cloud. You know, I'm not sure I know of any client that isn't taking on the cloud now, and you wouldn't be able to have said that 2 or 3 years ago. And with that adoption, so comes the need and desire for security and having good data protection. And I think that's really what's boosted us, and it puts us into those globally distributed, regulated industries like financial services or healthcare, insurance, government, all of those that are looking to make sure they're secure and they're compliant to all the regulations.
Absolutely. And I think what we see today, Tom, is that every company, every enterprise in all those verticals and others have a cloud strategy, and increasingly they have a cloud security strategy. And
yes.
Our goal is to really enable in that by providing the best practices and the best solution. And in that regard, our partnership with SAP has been phenomenal. We have partnered with SAP over the last few years, and today we have become SAP's Solix partner, which means we are an extension of their products, focused on providing and enabling their SuccessFactor adoption by providing advanced data protection. And we are excited about the journey. We already have several large enterprise customers, and I think it's just the tip of the iceberg at this stage.
Yeah, the relationship is very strong, and we look forward to continuing growing. I can see it now.
And Tom, in your role, you see a lot of customers questioning this, understanding this, adopting this. Any insights or any perspectives that you're seeing at this stage? I realize it is 1 year into the partnership.
Yeah, we're seeing, as I suggested earlier, it's just an expanding need, and specifically in major banks around the world, and also in healthcare and government. It's just that increased need, and so we're gathering the SuccessFactors team together to help us, and we're moving this forward with that whole client base.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And I think today was a great day. I mean, we almost had 5 enterprises come over to our
Yes.
booth in SuccessConnect, saying that they were looking at adopting the cloud, and they wanted to see what kind of practices and data protection they wanted to adopt. And we hope to be a part of their journey and add value to their innovation and to their business. So we are really thrilled to be here, and I think it's been a great couple of days in Berlin.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great days in Berlin. So thank you very much.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Deb.
Okay, absolutely. Great.
Glad you could be here.
Our pleasure.